Good morning, Facebook. Give me a second to post this live video and I'll get started. It's really good for manifesting today. Like, this energy is ideal for it, even though the moon kind of went away. It's really good for manifesting. So I'll get into that in 1 sec. Hang on. A lot of you guys are feeling like the energy differences though. This moon is just amazing for getting out there, throwing yourself into it, and manifesting what you want with the energies. Give me 1 sec. I'm just going to post this. I'm about to go on break. Today would be my last day of live videos until next Tuesday. So I'm really excited about that for the new year. I just had like 5 days off. And I'm really excited that I get another 4 days off. So I've been working extra hard to kind of like get ready for that. So I just kind of am always like learning how to throw myself out there and get more done with the energy, because I feel like I got thrown around anyway. So I may as well be using the energy to my benefit so that I can get more work done and better help people. Hang on, I have one more to post. I have some exciting news, more like 5D news, even though it's coming from 3D. It seems a little more high vibe. So definitely hang on. I might have reposted this twice. I don't know. Share it with your friends if you feel the need to help. I'll get right into the news. I'm going to do cards. So comment now if you want a card. I get really big lag on comments, so I don't ignore anyone. I just do them like in order. It's not like any preferential thing. But go ahead and comment now. Share the video too and like it. And we're having big things happen in colleges, whereas U.S. history majors at George Washington University no longer have to take history. So you can go get a history degree at George Washington University, which is kind of a good school, and you don't have to take history. So, you could go be a history teacher. I thought Michael Pippis would really like this one because it's kind of up his alley. So I guess I can go to college and take no history. I could go teach history. Maybe that's what's wrong with our country. I'm just gonna say. Okay, the big one is coming in 2017. They say the big one is coming, as in a total solar eclipse. On August 21st, 2017, there will be a solar eclipse which will be visible coast to coast. A total solar eclipse occurs when the moon gets in the way of the sun. At any given location, the eclipse will be visible for around 2 to 3 minutes. And then this won't happen again until April 8th, 2024, if we're even here then. So it's kind of like a big deal. But it's really funny because I'm into astrology, and we're going to have some blood moons in February. And then we're supposed to have this total eclipse in August. And then Nibiru is supposed to come in September 23rd, I believe. So these kind of dates kind of really do line up. So I'm just getting ready for big astrological events. In case you guys haven't noticed, our entire planet is moving through space to higher densities, and it's really having like crazy astrological effects on the planet. This moon right now, even though it went away, it doesn't matter where you live, even in the UK where they just had it 2 nights ago, it's still ideal for manifesting. As in, we should all be able to instant manifest. I've been doing a lot of grid work. I did like 2 chakra openings yesterday. And when we have these blocks in our chakras, they basically make it so we can't instant manifest. We can't manifest as good. Like, it blocks us when we try. Like, it's like a block that we put up ourselves a long time ago. It could be from anything, your past life, earlier this life, whatever. We put up these blocks, and they just get in the way of our manifesting. And girls should be better manifestors than guys anyway. I've always said this. I know I hate saying that. But really, girls can kind of tap into different kind of energy fields, I believe. I believe we just have different skill sets. But girls should be the ones that are manifesting. We had a 3.3 quake in California. Not that that is a big quake at all for there. But the reason why it keeps hitting my psychic radar, California, 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 I keep saying it, it's about to go off that fault line. It's just a question of when. They are overdue for a big quake. And you're seeing a lot of these little ones where they just had one like on that fault line in South America. Now they have the little one in California. They have the ones going on in Canada. Do the math. That whole fault line will go off shortly. Hey, it might even happen while Obama's in office. I don't like making prophecies like that, but Fraser, Michigan has a sinkhole problems now too. You're seeing lots of these. They have a state of emergency there. I'm talking sinkholes that swallow up huge blocks, entire city areas. Like they're massive. The ones in China literally are the size of the Grand Canyon. This is what happens when our consciousness, our individual consciousness kind of merge together, and these merge points are not solid. So you're seeing sinkholes, and you're seeing more and more of these, like where they swallow people up. They just had one where they swallowed a cop in their whole car, like swallowed the person up. So you're seeing these more and more. What this says to me is that our reality is changing. It's becoming less solid. Basically, it's becoming more and more like the dream state here. And a lot of us are noticing, hey, maybe we have totally different realities going on at the same time in the dream world, in other dimensions, in other, what's the word? No, I can't think of it. Other like parallel universes. We have a lot going on. This is not our only lives that we're living. And so we're trying to tap into that. It is my understanding that the dream state is going to become more like here, where it's more physical and tangible, and this is becoming more like the dream state. So we're having really big things going on. I just bring up this news so that people can't really deny it anymore. It's like, okay, well, wait till this stuff really gets crazier. Eventually, the people that are in denial now have to wake up and they have to come to grips with it. So we're seeing things get worse. We're gonna have to see things get worse before they get better. So just kind of hang in there. You got to remember this is a divine plan and everything's going to work out amazing in the end. Hong Kong has seen its first case of bird flu death. They're having very serious issues with H7N9 strand, bird flu everywhere. And now you're seeing the price of eggs has risen from 50 to 100% in the past month. This is caused by bird flu. So I'm just putting it out there. Cheetahs are coming dangerously close to becoming extinct. They're listed as a vulnerable species, but they're working on upgrading them to the endangered species list. This is kind of concerning because you're seeing major animals hit the endangered species list that have never hit it before. These animals could come back if people would make drastic decisions, if they would suddenly change their ways, maybe have an awakening. You're seeing the beginning stages of one where everyone's going to wake up and suddenly change and feel bad. But you have to understand that when Earth was seeded, it was like a long process. It wasn't like it was made in 7 days like they say in the Bible. It was actually a really long process where they had to start with plant life and then bring the animals here and stuff. So it was a huge process. It's not like an easy thing like, oh, we'll just, have a pull shift and reset things. That's not an easy thing to kind of decide. So we really had to change at some point. And then I'm done with the news already because there wasn't a lot of news. Because believe it or not, we're all supposed to be resting right now. Swear. We're supposed to be resting up. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't even care anymore. I don't do collective predictions. I don't do collective, what this is going to happen, this is going to happen. Because things are always changing based on the choices I'm making and the choices you're making. So I don't get into like collective prophecies. I have no problem on an individual basis. Going over like future probabilities and stuff like that, but on a collective level I don't get into that. But we're really seeing huge things happen. Maybe Trump will get sworn into office and it'll be crazier then. That's a probability. It's a probability Obama stays in office forever and martial laws us because of an earthquake or disaster like 9/11. We don't really know. Like really we had to kind of give up this having expectations of what's going to happen. We had to just go with the flow no matter what it is. We had to learn how to stop fighting the flow. Like, oh, I don't like that. No, I wanted this. Because we had to know that we're part of a divine plan and everything's going to work out a lot better than if we were in control of it. So just have more faith. We have to let go of fear to get any further. Like, completely let go of fear. Because we can't have fear and have all of our chakras open and have trust in the universe. It just doesn't work out. It's going to be blocking your root chakra. We have to completely, permanently let go of fear. Because anyone hanging on to fear still, it's dangerous to do that at this time. It's really not good. Like, those that are living in fear are going to get sorted somewhere else eventually. So just really work on letting go of fear, having more faith and trust in the universe. I know that maybe the first half of our lives that wasn't advisable for us to be having complete faith in people in the universe because of the way things are, okay? but we've reached a point where we should have evolved past these behaviors ourselves. So we're kind of evolving past attracting people with bad habits. We're kind of drawing love, gratitude, excitement. You know, we're drawing back the things we're putting out now, and it's just a different ball game. So we have to get to a point where we have complete trust in the universe. I'm not saying in humanity, but in the universe. You have to trust that the universe has your best intention all the time in mind, and we have to be more clear with our intent. It's my intent to heal humanity on a deep level. Some people might not like the ways I go about it, but that is my intent. It's my intent to anyone watching my videos to raise your vibration. On a cellular level, it might look like I'm just rambling and not doing a lot, but on a cellular level, I'm doing a lot. I'm trying to rewire all of your brains because I believe that ultimately we all should be happy. Like, people just want to be loved and be happy. It's not like a hard concept. And I feel that being indoctrinated into these systems is keeping humanity enslaved and unhappy. And I'm trying to liberate people because I've liberated my own soul. The best gift I ever could have been given was liberation of my own soul. It's freeing. It's amazing. It's amazing not to have to worry about the small things I used to worry about. I used to have a lot of anxiety. I used to smoke a lot. I used to have a lot of anxiety. And I wanted to say that that there's a lot of like, oh, can you drink and be like enlightened? Can you smoke and be enlightened? No, I don't think so. And a lot of judgments going on. Let's just say that you can drink and be spiritual. You can smoke and be spiritual. You can go having promiscuous sex and be spiritual. But the way that I understand it is that once you become spiritual, you'll want to get rid of those habits, like on your own. Like, you won't have to be told to. Like, you're just going to slowly start to get rid of the things that aren't serving you. Anyone and anything. So if you're smoking, if you're drinking, if you're, having casual relationships, whatever it is, you're just going to feel the need that you don't need these vices anymore. Like, I was the type that would always be like shopping, addictions, shopping, food, doesn't matter if it was food, cigarettes, drugs, whatever. I was always trying to fill a void in my aura that ultimately anything material wasn't going to cut it. It could have been a millionaire. It wouldn't cut it. It wouldn't cut it. You see a lot of people with a lot of money that are really unhappy. And the only thing that is going to fill that void that humanity's feeling is healing and spirituality right now. In whatever way that looks like for you. For me, it just means being a better person, a nicer person. And then a lot of people now are like in unfulfilled places. Like, a lot of people are looking for love. That's never worked out anytime I went looking for love. I don't know about you guys, but it never works out, right? Maybe we're starting to learn. Maybe when I go out there and try to date, it doesn't go good. Maybe I'm just getting these lessons attracted back to me. Ultimately, I'm trying to teach small things so that we can put love out there and attract real love back. We all just want love. That's the whole purpose of this life, whatever, love. Spiritual evolution and love. So I am trying to teach people that if you change your vibration, if you work at it, and you get rid of that anxiety and you just project love all the time, you'll get love back all the time. It's really simple. It's easier said than done to stay in a love vibe all the time. That's what I'm trying to do. But that's really how it works. It's so simple. If I am constantly worried that I'm going to be sick, I'm going to become sick. I'm going to draw that to me. If I'm worried I don't have enough money, I'm not going to have enough money. If I'm worried about I'm going to get fired, I'm definitely going to get fired. Our brains are powerful. Whatever we think is going to happen. So we have to we're all like, we spent the first half of our lives like manifesting on default. Like, we were not consciously creating. We were just kind of responding, and the universe was just responding to our vibration and just throwing us in situation after situation. Now we have the gift that we're conscious and we can co-create our reality, and we can make big changes that we don't have to wait for Jesus to come save us. We can do it in our own lives, and we can do it ourselves. My proposal is that you guys make a church within yourselves, that you are the minister in a temple of your soul, that you don't need any of these outside religions. I don't care how enlightened a lot of these religions were. I feel that they've lost the light, and that if you want the light, that you're going to have to go within and find it, that you're not going to find it any of these outside places. I've been to the Holy Land. I've been all over the world. I've been on many religions. I've been on a spiritual journey my whole life since I was born, and I've seen a lot of things, and that there wasn't God in any of those places. I didn't find God in any of those places. Ultimately, I found it within myself and within my flame. So you're looking in the wrong places. If you're going to a church, that church needs to be within yourself, and your soul is your temple. Meditation is also, I'm preaching meditation. Meditation is a way to control your concentration powers. What we're really talking about when we talk about meditation, and you can find your own ways to connect. You basically need to stop. If you want to be in the flow, you need to stop, become still, find a way to go within or meditate. And this is all about concentration. Basically, we have these areas of the brain that we're using, and I was functioning mostly on the reptilian area of the brain, which is very basic: fear, survival, very basic needs, right? So now I know that I'm connected in a oneness, and I'm connected to the universe, and I've done that through tantric sex and meditation. You have to find a way to connect. And when you do that, that area of the brain that you're absorbed in, that ego area that's only concerned about the self, it will become obsolete, and you will become one with everyone and everything. So I'm always preaching meditation. Find a way to connect. I also want to mention our physics in the last century, they have not come to terms with life and the oneness of these systems. We really need to bring together scientific understanding in the spiritual aspects. And basically that would be biochemistry meets spirituality. Like, it's always like one or the other. Like, okay, well, we can do this scientifically. This is the way it worked. I think it was like this, or evolution or whatever. These scientific things are not explaining things right. Even the concept of matter, it's more frequencies and vibrations and stuff like that we're learning. So we really need to kind of incorporate the two. Like, I really feel that science is kind of stopping spirituality, and spirituality is kind of stopping science the way it's currently set up in that 3D paradigm. We really have to realize that spirituality is science, that is our science. And we kind of have to come back to that. I'm going to do some cards now and get to the comments. I'm like all over the place today. I'm all over the place today. Concentration issues. Let's see. Concentration issues. I'm trying to work on creating my dream weekend. I'm working on creating my dream weekend. I have infinite possibilities like all of you guys. So when I do these readings, it's important to know that we have infinite possibilities, as in anything. Anything. It's completely wide open. That the only blocks that are up for me are ones I've placed upon myself. So it's really important that we're all manifesting a lot today and being aware of our thoughts and our actions. Shannon Belcourt. Well, it says Trish Belcourt, but fulfillment of wishes. Right now, just like I just said, because I'm kind of tuned in, we all have endless possibilities. So anything that you desire, anything that you intend is going to happen. So be very careful of your intent, because your thoughts are creating your reality. And you just might not be that aware of it. So focus your intent on what you want today. Today would be an amazing day to go buy some scratch-off tickets, anyone? Ashley Howard, you're very lucky today. I am love, we are love. We are all one. Yes, we are. And it's so amazing to say the people watching my videos always get such good cards. Foundation and achievements. Work on your root chakra, because you're really, I love this one because it's got the rainbow. And when I was early on my path with my twin flame, we would see like double rainbows and a lot of rainbows. It was really amazing. Just the universe telling you you're doing something right. So this reminds me of like a little twin flame family. And it's a really good card. I want to tell you guys, too, that we're wrapping up this year. I don't know about you guys. My year was okay. It's like, okay. It's not anything spectacular. It's just, another year. But this year is going to be amazing. In comparison, this year is going to be amazing for all of us. So amazing on so many levels. So I'm really looking forward to ending this year and starting the new year. Use this time to manifest where you want to be in a year. And if anyone wants any help with that, I will be around for readings today, and then I'll be back next week. Candace. Yes, something so simple can be so hard. It is so hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do, I assure you. So hard, but so rewarding. I'll tell you, Candace, that a member of my soul group, when I was very upset, and I said I quit ascending. I quit ascending. I'm going back to live in the Matrix. And he said, Robin, if it was so easy, everyone would be rainbow light bodies, okay? Like, you think it's so easy. So we have our moments, but you're successful in anything you're doing, Candace. That was behind you. Put that behind you. Leave it in the past. Look at it like you started your new life when you moved into that apartment, and things are only getting better for you. I know you're worried and you're stressed. You have to put that behind you. You have to let go of fear, because the universe loves you so much and is working so hard for you to make a complete turnaround And it doesn't matter how bad we screw things up. We never screw things up. It just seems like that. We're actually right where we should be, and we're actually doing everything as planned. So it can feel like I'm lost, I'm off my path. Clearly I'm off my path. Crazy things are happening to me. But believe it or not, you're on that path and you're doing good. So just hang in there and be more optimistic. I know, I am going to try to do these fast. I'm going to get through them. I'm trying to get to the beginning. Sally Render, sorry, I'm bad with names, bear with me. Light, you are that light you're looking for. You're going to create it. I was looking for the light too. I was looking everywhere. I had an amazing time on my spiritual journey throughout the world, but I found that light within me where I could have saved myself a lot of hassle, maybe started meditating and going within and creating that light. I want love and joy, and I want everyone to heal. I don't really care if everyone wakes up. That's a personal choice. Go ahead, use your free will silly if you want. I don't care. That's not my mission. My mission is to heal those that are already awake and to help with ascension. So if I want love and healing, I have to be love and healing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm working on being what I want. And that's what you're doing too. You're a light worker. And you have a big mission. Sarah, I can't say your last name, throughout. You are an indigo. You have to be respectful of authority. You have to understand that this polarity is in place so people can learn. I know we all just want to tear it down and get rid of all this corruption and things not serving us, but some people really still need that polarity of the third dimension. So until we really shift, like as in split, we have to respect that. So we are tearing down any systems that are not serving humanity. Start with yourself. Get rid of any negative programming. I grew up with a lot of negative programming too. It's still taking me a really long time to deprogram myself, but work on doing that. Get rid of any systems that are running that aren't serving you. And Amanda Staub, be your own minister in your own church. Yes. Yes, even me. I am not your leader. We are equals, me and you. Amanda, as you know, we're on this spiritual journey together. I'm not above any of you guys. We're equal. So it wouldn't do me any good to preach to you either or start a church. So maybe we had to start our own inside of us. This is amazing. I'm glad that resonated with you. Go meditate. Spend time alone. I'm trying to do that too, even though I'm doing a lot of healing work and grid work. I'm about to disappear and be alone with my flame this weekend. So try to get away. Try to get away. Just unplug, rest. Your strength is going to be needed later, all of us. I always say that. I always try to prepare you guys for this stuff. Nisa Ray, Shadow, you are dealing with, basically we have two wolves in each of us. We have a good one and a bad one. And we can all pick which one we feed or which one we embrace. At any given point, we can be good or bad. So we're really trying to kill the ego to embrace our higher self. It's a whole process. But just stay aware. Just be aware of that ego voice in your head. That is not your own voice. I assure you it will go away completely. Tony McCarthy. Seems technology just won't let me connect. I am having major technology problems. Okay, so when my Chromebook won't connect, it says not connected. It said game over, not connected yesterday. I don't know what that means. I took a picture of it because it's so crazy. I see the craziest things all the time. Game over, it said on the computer screen. I've never seen anything like that. So I'm having major technology problems. It's funny because this moon was really about communication and Mercury, so maybe that's why technology isn't working so good. Maybe it'll start working better today. You are working on your third eye. You're working on that amazing intuition. So I don't really care about any negative feedback I get, because I feel on a deep level that I know on a deep level my work is divine, and that if you're drawn to me, you'll come find me. I'm a powerful magnet. I don't have to go ask people, do you want some energy work done? You're going to come to me. I'm a magnet. So work on your third eye. Work on using your intuition, because your own intuition is what is going to lead all of you guys, not just you, all of you guys. If it resonates, keep it. If it doesn't, get rid of it. You have a powerful intuition that's going to lead you. Chris Garrido, good morning. Wisdom. Chris has amazing wisdom. I want him to write a meme on his experiences using DMT, because I feel that's a very uncharted area. And I've had my own brain flooded naturally with DMT from dying. And I believe it has very strong psychic links, that maybe my brain was flooded with that chemical and it's allowing me to use my gifts better in some way. So I really want you to write a meme on it. It will do very good. I can see it. Tammy Murphy, I talk about tantric sex. Is that with my twin flame? Yes. Only with my twin flame. I've never experienced it any other way. So yeah, I've had it explained to me like this, Tammy, and I have a good card for you. I'm hiding it though. I've had it explained to me like this, where if you have sex with someone that is of a different frequency of you, think lower frequency. So if I was to go have sex with someone not my twin flame, it would completely destroy my energy and the things I'm working for, because I would merge my energy with that person, and then, you know, it would be me and him mixing energy, and it wouldn't be good. I wouldn't want to mix my energy with someone who wasn't awake or not spiritual. It just wouldn't be good. You never know energetically what's going on with someone. They might seem upbeat and fun, but reading someone's energy is a little bit different. So that's why I'm trying to teach you guys to read energy. But I have a really good card for you, Tammy. I have an amazing card for you. I've been hiding. I know this is my goal. I don't draw people to me randomly. I know some people are thinking this is random. Maybe I just turned on this girl's video and it's random. Nothing in this world is random. Everything is synchronistic, as in everything has been planned out in detail before we came here. So nothing is random. The people that are drawn to me are about to enter in a twin flame reunion. They're about to have, maybe they have a crystal child, whatever the reason. There's a synchronistic reason. So many of you guys around me are working on raising your vibration and healing so that you can come into union with your twin flame. I know another psychic that says this is going to happen within the next 4 months. I don't like putting timestamps on it, but if something was going to take 4 months in the past, it would only take like a month now. Things are speeding up. So what used to take like a year is only going to take a couple months. So just work on doing as much inner work as you can. Angel, Lawyer, Larry, Aridel. Okay, don't make any big decisions right now. Really to step back, take time to reflect and think about things. Some people shouldn't be making decisions based on your astrology sign. We're in a Mercury retrograde until January 8th, so it is best to kind of chill, unless you're going to jump out there like me and try to do big things. But be careful with that. I'm trying to do big things with like healing and things I'm really used to. If I was going to go out and make like a life-changing decision right now, it probably wouldn't go so good. So just think about things before you make any big decisions. It's not advisable to be breaking up with relationships, starting new jobs, switching jobs. It's just a good time to relax and chill right now. Sarah Thuralt. Good morning, Sarah. Rest and rejuvenate. See, I'm already on this. I'm already on all this. It's a good time to meditate. It's a good time to take a nap. Go back to yourself. Spend more time with your family. Unplug. Try to get off Facebook. Whatever you can do. Just try to rest, because you're going to be needed. All of you. We're about to see crazy things. It's going to be a nice break. Like we're on a little break until after the new year, and things are going to get crazy. Jessica Lynn. Choose wisely. Another person that shouldn't be making any decisions. Jessica, you should be working on healing. I've seen you from afar. I've been sending you healing energy. So drink more water. Just really try to rest and don't make any big decisions. I say that with this card, all the choices that you can make, you end up in the ocean. So it's probably not a good idea to make big decisions. Just chill. Eva Johnson, stand your ground. Work on your root chakra. Work on grounding yourself. I don't know. I know it's a horrible time of year for this. It depends where you live. I can't get out in nature. It's freezing here. But if you can't get out in nature, meditate. If you can get out in nature, it's the most amazing thing for your body. Anna F. Smith. Material harvest. You're about to come into some money in a material type of way, like in a monetary type of way. And it's going to be because you're putting in such work. Like you're doing a lot of spiritual work. So just keep it up, because it is going to reward you in a financial kind of way. Because what I'm attempting to do is I'm basically on a deep level inserting myself in an energetic flow that is more powerful than myself. And with this comes a lot of abundance. You're going to be taken care of in every regard. So just keep doing this spiritual work. Keep passing these tests and you're going to do amazing. Jessica Weiss Thornton. Good morning. And I cough it up. Work on your throat chakra. Work on truth. So many of us get blocked throat chakras because we feel that we can't speak up our truth. Maybe people are judging you or whatever. Like you just might have felt you couldn't speak your opinion. It's not even so much lying. So because we feel powerless and we spent most of our lives where we couldn't speak our opinion because we were different, let's admit it. The people that were maybe had the roughest time here and the most struggles are now in a great place spiritually, and it's kind of funny how the universe will flip things, right? I had an extra hard time here, maybe because I'm not from here, growing up and stuff, and now it's kind of flipped. So it's kind of funny how things are going to work out. I can see that already, where the people that think you're completely nuts now are completely going to do a 180 later and be struggling to catch up. You'll see. So just focus on the truth. Curleen, classy, sassy. Good morning. Awareness. And then I got deja vu off this. You are working on your third eye too and sharpening that awareness. Intuition's like a muscle. I'll be the first to tell you. So I'm getting out there and I'm doing cards every day and healing and dealing with people a lot. And in doing that and doing just my work, I'm strengthening my intuition, because your intuition is like a muscle. So the more you use it, the stronger it'll be. So maybe like when I first started doing this, I might maybe once in a while have someone that would be hard to read or something, you know. Now that doesn't happen at all. It's just so easy for me because I'm doing this all the time. So work on strengthening your intuition, like everyone should be. It's like a muscle, and we're going to need it. We're going to go out of a time of, we're going out of a time of Pisces, which was a time of believing, and we're entering the age of Aquarius, which is about knowing. So that would be about intuition, whereas we would just go blindly follow religions, institutions, whatever, because our third eyes were closed and we didn't know any better, and we would just listen to what we were told. We were too trusting. Now we're going to go by our intuition, and we're going to know. Like, we're going to definitely know these things. Shannon Belcourt. Heartache and loss. Work on your heart chakra. Let it go. There is no grief. If you've ever been through grief, I'm sad. I feel sad for you, because our society lied to us about what happens when we die. So we all, like anyone who had to go through that grief, I did, a lot of pain. I had my mother die. It was very painful because I believed it was so permanent. But there's nothing permanent. We're infinite. Let go of any heartache, any loss, any grief. That's all behind you. I assure you that all of you guys have nothing but amazing things that are going to happen this year. Amazing things. This is going to be mind-blowing, a game changer. I can tell you that I'm not just one of those people that do this for fun. I do this because it saved my life. It changed my life. It transformed every area of my life, this kind of stuff. These teachings are amazing, that these little tiny things like changing what you eat, sleeping better, being a nicer person, these little tiny things that I'm always going over, the same kind of repetitive things, that once we get you reprogrammed to be like kind of doing these things, it's going to be life-changing and amazing. And people will all the time message me like, oh, can I do something for you? And that you guys already are. When I see these little changes, like people quitting smoking, eating better, making healthier food, doing better at their job, doing better in their relationships, that's so rewarding to me that that's all I want. That's all I want, is that everyone be happy, everyone be healthy, and everyone just be creating their dream life. And if we could really get to a place like that, everyone would be doing amazing, because when someone else hurts, it hurts me on a deep level. They might not be near me. It could be someone in another state, but when one person is hurting, it's bringing down all of our consciousness. So we really need to get past where we're separate and, oh, it's okay. I don't care if my neighbor's having a hard time. I'm doing great. I don't care if that person, she's a bitch anyway. What do I care? That's not the real world. We're all deeply connected, and we need everyone to be doing good. We actually need a certain level of amount of people to ascend too, to do like a group ascension. You need a certain amount of humanity to be awake. So that's why a lot of light workers are now feeling this urgency to wake people up. Like, actually, we do need people to wake up. It won't happen with such a small group. And then when I think about that, well, are we manifesting this ascension? We must be. Maybe that's why we need so many people to help. So we do have a lot of really strong manifestors. I think everyone can instant manifest, though. People say, oh, that's a gift. I think everyone has that capability. I don't think I'm special in any way. Trust me, that's why I'm saying that the same things that work for my life are going to work for you. We're all deeply connected. So we just had to get back to that oneness. Tiffany Ewald. Transformation, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. You're watching me on camera in front of you guys go from a caterpillar to a butterfly, and that's what we're all doing simultaneously. Like, we're all working on transforming, and it's beautiful and amazing. It's not like, oh, I'm transforming and you're not. No, we all are. So we all end up in the same place. It might seem like, oh my God, my mom's lost, or whatever, my parents are less evolved, they're not going to make it. But believe it or not, everyone is. Burnell Bianca Blackman. Love begins for all of us. Love begins for all of us. I spent most of my life with no love. I wasn't loving myself, I guess. So the best way that I can say to start real love is to love yourself. You've been with yourself this whole time. As people have came and gone and left and gone and whatever through your life, who's constant? You. And you're learning self-love. And it's so hard. These twin flame unions, I tell people that it's very spiritual. And someone said, oh, I think I met my twin flame, and I said it's spiritual, and they were like, what? Sorry. But I'll tell you, when I met my twin flame, they say it's like meeting God, and I'll assure you it is, because you really are meeting God. So it's kind of like meeting yourself or meeting God. It's just a very magical experience. So I know a lot of people are getting limited, like, oh my God, is this person my flame? Oh, I think they're my flame. And letting that lead them. Like, that real love is going to be with yourself. And then guess what? Men and women are polar opposites. So me and my twin flame, we have one soul, but we're polar opposites. That's what it means when they say as above, so below. It's heaven and earth merging. It's the two polar opposites coming together. And that's very hard to balance. If you don't have like perfect self-love and you're not balanced yourself, it's very hard to come together with someone else. A lot of you guys have learned that on these love lessons, because it doesn't matter if you haven't met your twin flame. You've been preparing for it your whole life. You've already been preparing for it. All your past relationships were practiced for this real love that's about to enter your life. And so many people say, is my ex my flame? Your ex is never your flame. Be glad. Be glad, because that gives you hope for the future. It shouldn't make you sad. Like, no, it should make you actually happy that that was a karmic lesson and that you have real love that's coming. So we have a lot to look forward to. You saw your talk on spirit science. Yes, we need kids will be watching spirit signs. I can't really think of another. I don't have kids, so I can't really think of another channel to recommend. But anyone that has kids should be exposing them to Atlantis and ancient aliens and stuff like that. Positive movement forward. Allison, you're doing so amazing, and you have really put the past behind you, and you're doing such work. And it's going to pay off this year. You're going to have an extremely abundant year. It's going to go amazing. It's going to be basically the best year we've ever had in our lives. So it's going to be so amazing. Just stay positive and anything will come in your favor. I can't say your name at all. Just Stones That Sing. Hello. Obstacles and challenges. Well, I still have obstacles and challenges in my own life, but I'm having far less of them. Like, whereas I used to be going against the flow, and then I would get nailed with everything in the universe and karmically and whatever. I was going against the flow, and my life was very hard. Now that I'm in the flow and going with the flow, things are very easy. So any obstacles that do come up, like we just had a flooding down our ceiling, flooding. I mean, it's not a big deal, you know? Whereas it would have been a big deal in the past, I can just handle it more easily. So you're still going to have obstacles and challenges, but you're getting better at dealing with them. Just be aware. Just be aware of what is blocking the flow in your life. What can you kind of get rid of that isn't serving you? Kimberly Manaselli, sacrifice. You are doing amazing light work. Just be careful that you're not sacrificing your own energy. Keep enough of it for your own life. We as humans feel compelled to help. Like, I want to heal the whole planet. So I have to be very careful that I'm saving enough energy for me and my twin flame too for later. Like, I've learned how to balance myself well energetically so that I have just enough energy for you guys, just enough for my flame, just enough for my dog. I'm just learning balance in my own life. Try to work on balance more so that you're not getting energetically depleted. I've learned that I only have a certain amount of energy when I wake up in the morning until when I go to sleep, basically. That's a basic way to put it. That if I overexert my energy or get drained or whatever, that it's not going to do me any good. So I'm very careful energetically with what I'm doing and what I'm putting my energy into now. Holly Rago, good morning. Solar plexus. Work on this. You're very empathic. And as an empath, we're like a sponge taking in everyone's crap. So you got to make sure you're detoxing your own energy and your own aura. Take salt baths, go into nature, spend more time meditating. And you're really learning important lessons about being an empath. Be careful, because empaths, I believe, are food for narcissists, vampire food for narcissists. Think like True Blood, where she's vampire food, the girl. So empaths can be a little bit like vampire food for energetic vampires, narcissists, people with closed heart chakras, you know, not good things. So just be aware of it. That will teach you tough energetic lessons though. Vicky Willis. You're in a lot of pain. Work on your root chakra and firm foundation. I'm going to send you some healing energy. I keep seeing you anyway, Vicky. Believe it or not, you keep hitting my psychic radar. I know, I get so many comments, like you guys don't even understand. I think I had like 4,000 views on my video yesterday, so I get so many comments. So if I don't write back, I probably didn't see it. So I really do try to keep up with all my comments, but I got like hundreds in a day and I don't see them all. I don't even see the ones from my twin flame a lot of the time. But I do connect with you guys when I'm not on here, and I am doing a lot of healing behind the scenes. So just drink more water. Work on your root chakra. You're doing so good that you're tuning into my videos. It's going to help lift your vibration and unblock all your chakras. That's why I do these videos, because I don't believe that money should limit people in any way. So I try to help everyone too, so that it's not like a monetary component. And I really do try to help all of you guys from afar. So believe it or not, Vicky, I was healing you last night, and I'm going to continue to heal you today and a little bit later. Just drink more water. Try to put some lemon in your water too if you can, okay? Joanne Berry. Prosperity begins. And then our life was so hard, and we went through so many tests and trials to get to here, but now we're here. We're at a calm, it should be a calm, clear kind of place where we can regroup. And now you can really think about, what do you want to see in 2017? Because there's a fine line between viewing things and creating them. I know that as a psychic that I can view events, but am I creating them and manifesting them? I probably am by viewing them. So be really aware, there's just a fine line. So think about where you want to be if you had no blocks, no limits, because you don't. Where do you want to be in a year of your life? If you could work so hard for a year and just transform your life in every area, where would you be? Put that image in your head and you will create it. Larry Hall, enlighten you with a card. I can't enlighten you. You have to do that yourself. If anyone tells you they can enlighten you, you might have problems. But I can help you open your chakras, which will help you attain enlightenment. So there's a fine line there too. Listen, this is abundance. This is good. I'm trying to tell you guys to lift up your moods, lift up your vibrations, because I know that maybe we haven't had the best week. It's been a little draining, whatever, energetically, but things just got amazing, and this moon's gone, and they're just getting better. So you're about to come into a lot of abundance. Funny, because 2017 is a year of abundance. This could mean a baby, but I take it to mean like more of a monetary abundance type of thing. It could mean a baby if that's what you want, but it's just going to be a really good year. You're already working on enlightenment. You're doing so good that you're even watching this video. And then I saw Rohan Bahardi. I'm getting better, but I'm still suck at names. And his name means ascension and healing. So his parents clearly knew he was meant for big things, right? And you're working on balancing your body and your energy too. Those that are going to be really strong healers are going to be those that have a strong aura, an open heart chakra, that have powerful energy. I have very powerful energy. Anyone who's ever seen me mad will tell you. I was like I have powerful energy, so I'm learning how to be better with it, and I'm learning balance in my own life. So it doesn't do me any good to project that in a negative way. So I'm very careful. I try to stay high vibration when I do these videos and stay on the right vibe, so that I'm kind of lifting you up energetically. If I let my own personal emotions get in the way of it, won't be any good. So work on balancing your emotions in your body, because you have a powerful energy and you are a healer, and you're really going to step into your power. I'm watching it happen in front of my eyes, and it's amazing. Unfortunately, we can't raise our vibrations overnight. It's something that's like a slow process. So just really work on raising your vibration every day. Sally Render. Hope. I like this because it's got the little guy in the middle of it too. This is what I use for healing light balls. Don't hit your flame with them. They're dangerous. But this is what I use for healing. And you have nothing but hope for the future. I get that we have this fear engraved us, and maybe we had a hard time in the past, but it was because we were on those 3D operating systems that were fear-based. So it was just causing us to have our fears play out. Well, we're liberating ourselves from those systems, and they're not serving us, so they're going to go. So we should have nothing but hope and excitement for the future. It's amazing because there's light workers in all different places, all different places, in high places that you wouldn't even think. There's people that are light workers that you wouldn't think were. So this is going to come toppling down like dominoes in some capacity. Amber Hutchinson, good morning. You are going to be tested. Thank God I told you this. You're going to be tested probably this weekend. It could be today. It could be this weekend. This test could look like a homeless person that needs money. It's someone that needs your help in some way. You're going to be tested. So keep your eyes open. And you're going to pass this test because I'm giving you a heads up and it's going to happen within the next few days. So you're going to be real excited too when you pass it. And then you're going to level up another level. Remember that Earth is a school. So I know that we're supposed to be having fun here, but we are tested and we are given many lessons. Allison Walker. I don't know if I did you already, but I like your infinite choices. If I already did, you get two. Throat chakra. So many of us are working on at least the upper chakras. I get excited when I'm kind of over the root chakra, the first three chakras that correlate with third density. I feel we need to be moving past those at this point. So I get excited when I see that this correlates with the fifth dimension, and that's what you're working on. So you're doing so good. We don't do the chakras in order. Just work on speaking your truth. And you are. Nikki Babe Lamb. Science and spirituality coming together. Yes, they need to. Maybe that's why I have such science training. I had a lot of science training in this life. I had these delusions that I was going to be in control of my life and I was going to go be a psychiatrist and help people that way. But it's funny how my life took a detour and now I'm helping in a different way. So I had a lot of psychology, science, chemistry, whatever, a lot of that kind of same training as a doctor. And they really are going to come together. Because that's where they have flaws, where, oh, we evolved from monkeys, but we can't explain why some people don't have the monkey DNA. I don't have monkey DNA in me. I don't know about you guys. I don't. But they can't explain those people. Maybe they might have some flaws there, but the theories that I've learned explain everything. They're not limited to one religion or one universe or whatever. So we kind of have to evolve past that. We have to find a way for science to explain spirituality. And you're working on your sacral chakra. This is about power. This is about sexuality. Let go of any guilt because you're doing everything amazing. And I'm like, I don't even know what to say. You're doing everything so amazing. Don't feel guilty about anything. You need to embrace your sexuality. You need to master your sexuality. You're going to find that they say sex is a sin, just like everything else. Sex is a sin. It's only used for procreation to control the masses because sex energy is powerful. Very powerful. You're in an amazing union. Work on this sex energy because that's what you're going to use to manifest. Like you can really literally manifest anything you want with this sex energy. It's very powerful. That's why sexuality is not talked about. It's so taboo. Like even me saying this, I'm like, oh God. like it's so taboo. We can't even talk about sex anymore. So no wonder so many of us are having these lower chakras blocked. We can't even talk about it, right? So work on embracing your sexuality. That energy is powerful. As a female, you have powerful energy to manifest anything that you want. And as the girl, you should be manifesting anything. So work on manifesting. Work on your sexuality. Nisa Ray. Oh my God. This is how I feel right now. This explains my day perfectly. Accelerated motion. Things are picking up. Like maybe back in the day when I was a kid, things seemed nice and relaxed and slow. I just can feel the collective energy very deeply and things are picking up intensity. Those that are descending are becoming more fearful and more full of anxiety, and that's kind of affecting the collective too. And those that are ascending are kind of lifting it up. But we have a lot of dynamics going on and everything is just going to pick up intensity. It was kind of nice that we didn't have any news. I already knew that. I was tuned in that really there wasn't any news. That's why they replay the same stuff about Syria and the Middle East all the time, but that doesn't interest me. I'm more into like earth changes and earthquakes and things that correlate with the earth chakras, things that really relate to us. So things are picking up intensity. That's why I try to kind of expand your mind with this news. Just really focus on staying grounded so you don't float away into space, basically. Work on staying grounded. We need to find a way to ground ourselves. I'm doing that by saging and cleaning my house, doing organizing projects, just trying to do what I can to help. Eva Johnson, good morning. You're working on your third eye. You should eat coconut oil. I also would recommend doing a chlorella detox. I did open Amy's chakras too yesterday, and I'm about to tell her to take a chlorella detox. If you're watching, I'm about to tell you now that you should go on chlorella or spirulina. I can never say it. But if you're having third eye problems still, and you're doing all this work, try putting coconut oil raw into your diet and try doing like a 2-week chlorella detox, because you have to understand that we're getting sprayed with chemtrails. We have chlorine in our water. It's debatable whether we even have pharmaceuticals flooding our water that aren't filterable. We have just toxins everywhere. So there's a chance that you got some metal in your body at some point. And our third eye is like a magnet, where this fluoride and aluminum will come right to our third eye and shut it down. So some of us have metals in our body. I had to do a 2-week chlorella detox when I first started this ascension process to get all the chemicals out of my body. I actually had a vaccine too. So I had to detox all that out of my body. So just really work on opening your third eye. Anyone who's getting these chakra cards, we do remote chakra opening service really cheaply on our site, and it's well worth any money that you spend. I feel that people need to get right energetically. Like, we're working on healing now on a massive level. I'm not excluded. I'm healing myself every day in a deep kind of way. So just really, you might want to get a chakra opening and start the new year out right energetically. I really feel that we have to do so much healing work. That's why this is my calling. This is what I'm helping you guys with. We all have to heal ourselves. And as much as we want, it would be easy to go pay money and get someone else to heal us. I feel that you have to heal yourself too. Like, you have to put in some work. I feel that you have to put in some effort. So, things you might want to look into. Chris SC, good morning. Good morning, my little starseed. You're learning that your truth is going to be not contained to this planet, that maybe you're bigger than this planet. Maybe you were around before this planet was even seeded. Do you ever think that? So you are seeing through the illusion. Work on contacting your star family and raising your vibration so that you can have more contact and be more of a part of what's going on consciously. Because you're doing a lot unconsciously with aliens. Mary Edgar. Passion ignited. You are working on your heart chakra, and when your heart chakra is open, I've seen it actually, where, like, I have crazy visions that are hard to put into words. I was just saying this last week, where it was like my heart chakra was emulating this beautiful gold light and like emulating it out, and it was really beautiful. And that's really what this picture looks like. This girl has this amazing light, and it's going to draw people to you like a magnet that you can help, just having an open heart chakra. So you're going to do big things. Just stay focused and stay focused on being a light worker. Allison Gain Payu. Conflict and defeat. Hand over your will for the divine will. It's the best choice I've ever made in my life, where I had to let go of any expectations I had and any egoic drives I had. And in doing that, I kind of killed the ego and embodied the higher self. So just give up, because you're actually on a divine plan, so you don't have a choice anyway. So give up. A lot of people are going through that in twin flame unions, where you have to submit. You have to become one. You have to give up. Give up and become one. And it will be amazing, I promise you. And then I forgot what else I was going to say. I'm kind of all over the place. Oh yeah, everyone should know at this point, you should all kind of have like your soul blueprint, where you should know your mission, you should know your purpose, you should know a little bit about your past lives, like maybe be getting glimpses, whatever. I do astrology charts, I'm going to say it again, where I can see your just past life, and I can tell you your soul mission. So if you're kind of like aimlessly, like you don't have your purpose yet, maybe you don't have enough information, I would get a birth chart done. I do them really cheaply just to give you some more information, because we have to get past where we're just kind of, living our life based on these ego needs, and we have to embrace our purpose and our mission. When you're not on your mission, it's going to throw off your whole life. So maybe that was my problem. I wasn't on my mission my whole life, so my life was disastrous. Now that I have my mission and my purpose and I'm doing it, everything's getting amazing. Back in like Egypt times, when we used to incarnate, you used to have all your memories. You used to know your purpose. You used to know your purpose and what your connection was. And people just had a lot more information. Now there's a lot of amnesia going on, where I didn't remember who I was or where I was from. Now I'm starting to grasp that. It's kind of a big thing. And we're very infinite, but I'm starting to grasp that. And it's really helped me in my own life. D. Havens. Love these ideas. These are ideas that are hopefully rewiring your brain as you watch, so that you can slowly get rid of fear, anxiety, depression, any of those lower kind of emotions, and you can rise above it. And we should know that we're all divine. My soul is divine, your soul is divine, and we were made for bigger things. And I want to liberate everyone. Maybe some people don't agree with that. I know that there are some forces that want to keep humanity enslaved, but I want to liberate everyone. I want everyone to be liberated. Humanity is going to evolve and be liberated. So there's really big things going on behind the scenes. Be careful. This is my twin flames card. Every time I see it, this is Sparks' card, right? Mental conflict, constantly battling with the ego voice in your head. Try to rise above it. I had to kill that voice, that ego voice in my head, by every time it would start to say something, I would say like love, love, love for like a week, and then it permanently went away. Things you might want to try. You have to beat that voice in your head. It is not yours. Lower costs. Where am I in the ascension process? Well, you're doing amazing because you're even watching my video. Just the fact that I'm even talking with any of you guys tells me you're doing amazing. Like amazing. Like whereas a lot of people are doing no work and they're just going along like lined up dolls. It's those people that will be concerning later. You're actually manifesting your reality today. So hopefully me putting some positivity in your life will help you in a big way. This year, it's coming up, you have complete control over how it goes. You can make it go disastrous by letting your fears play out, or you can get rid of them and you can manifest your desires. We are contracted to do certain things with certain people while we're here, but we have complete control. So those that are putting their faith out there and like, oh, maybe Jesus will do this for me, it probably won't happen. You have to do these things yourself. So really take charge of your life and create your own destiny. You're doing amazing on this ascension path. And the people that do watch my videos regularly, I don't say this in any way. It doesn't benefit me if you watch it or not. Trust me, it does not. So it really will benefit you. I see the people that watch all the time just making amazing small things that are affecting their life on a whole. And it's amazing. So you're doing so good, Laura. So good. You're miles ahead of most people. I know it doesn't feel like that right now. I feel kind of like I have a lot of catching up to do. Maybe I'm last waking up. But no. The tables will flip later, where you're doing amazing. And it's everyone else that's going to be playing catch up. So everyone that's already kind of awake and watching this and becoming aware is doing so good. Things are going to get hectic later. And it's going to be us that are grounded and centered and kind of here to lead people. The people around me are natural leaders. You have a big role in this. It's not like, oh, I don't know my mission. No, all the people I'm drawing to me, it is my intent to draw the light workers in my soul group back to me. That's my intent. So if you're watching this, you're probably my soul group. That's my intent, and it's happening. So I'm seeing it kind of on a big level, and if you're my soul group, then you can probably find the rest of your soul group around me, right? So that's what I'm seeing happen, and it's beautiful and amazing. So it is my intent to be drawing the right people to me at this point, light workers that I can assist in some way. Just by helping lift your vibration and attuning you to twin flame frequencies. This divine love is just of a higher frequency and is amazing and beautiful, and I try to share it with all you guys. I want to uplift humanity in a deep kind of way. Joanne Berry. Power. You're stepping into your own power. My powers were dormant most of my life to protect me. And now we're just being activated, as in our whole planet was very psychically polluted, and we're just now coming into our gifts and our powers. And I will tell you that you have superhuman strengths and gifts that are amazing. And they're unique to you and your twin flame, whereas me and my twin flame have a skill set that was built just to work with each other. Where if I went to go work with someone else, it wouldn't work. I had to work with him. It's just kind of the way the universe works. So we're really stepping into our power and our gifts. And I had no power. I was clairvoyant and I have all the clairs, but I had no power until I came back together with my twin flame up, really. It was more like disorienting for me. It wasn't like, I wouldn't perceive it as gifts. It was more like a detriment to me. Now I've kind of grown into that power and I'm embracing it. And that's what I want for all you guys. Don DeBige, your cat is missing since last Monday. He's been gone a week. I would call like your local animal people. I just saw this happen with someone else too, where their cat got out and some asshole neighbor called the animal people and they came and took the cat. I would call locally the people that would collect your animal. I don't know what they're called. The people that would come get your animal if they found it, like a stray animal, like your shelter or pound or whatever you call it. I would call immediately for it. But you're going to have good things happen and you're going to find your cat, I promise. But try to call local, like shelter or where they take animals when they find them. No, you're going to find your cat. but try to call like local places. You are going to have amazing financial and material changes too. So it can seem like right now you're in like a chaos. Like honestly, this is an energetic storm and the whole planet should be feeling kind of like discombobulated. So we're in an energetic storm. Things are going to calm down a lot for you this weekend. That's why I'm so excited about today. It pretty much is the weekend for me and things are calming down and I like that. So big things are going to happen. You're going to have a very abundant year. Go find your cat. Call the local vets and go find your cat. Jeanette Hines. I like the morning videos too. I'm brightest in the morning. I'm well rested. I sleep good every night. I take melatonin. I'm well rested. I'm ready. So I like to do them when I'm like high energy too. Discontent and boredom. I hope you're not bored. I hope you have your mission and you're too busy to be bored. I'm too busy to be bored. I don't even have enough energy. I'm always running around. I'm too busy with my mission to be bored. So if you're bored, maybe you should get a birth chart done so I can tell you your mission or something. Because you are so important and you're so needed here and you're doing so much on an energetic level. So much. And your year is going to be amazing, Mary. We're in love. Yes, we're setting intentions today. We are definitely going to set intentions that we all heal. That should be your first intention. How about I have the intent to heal a little more every day. I have the intent to heal every day. Like it's not going to go away anytime soon. My body went through crazy things in this plane. Crazy things. I broke like 50 bones in my whole body at once. Like crazy things. So I'm constantly healing anyway, but I don't care if you've had a perfect life. You're still going to need to heal energetically in some way. So now is just a really good time to heal, organize, and get ready for this new year because big things are going to happen. It might get a little crazy before it gets better, but you're going to see all of humanity wake up in front of you, and it's going to be amazing. I know. I can't wait till 2016 year's over. My year wasn't bad. I've been doing so much healing and inner work, and really now, a year later, my website's getting somewhere, but in a year, I want to have a real healing center where people can come to me and we can do some healing. So really, I can't wait till the year is over too, just because I'm ready for a new cycle. It's like a new start, you know? Laura Lori, trapped in fear. Let go of fear, please. Let go of fear. I'll tell you, from someone who worked extensively on all their chakras, I'm the type that is an indigo. I'm really stubborn. I'll just fight the universe. It's not advisable. Let go of fear or they'll all just play out in front of you. Where our brains are powerful computers, so anything you fear will happen. Anything you fear will happen, and you don't want that to happen. So break out of it. You can't have love and fear at the same time. Have some love for the universe, some love for God. Know you're loved. Love for each other. Love for your cat. I don't care what. Just find some love. You can't, it's impossible to have fear and love at the same time. Love your life a little more. Just let go of that fear. You're divinely protected. Maybe for God or whatever. Let go of it. Everything is going to go amazing compared to your past. I swear. Because you're becoming a master. Love is infinite. You can always make more. Yep. I used to never believe this, but now I do. Yes, Jen Lynn, you need to become that love that you want. And maybe because you've realized this, you're coming into harmony with yourself, which will mean you're going to come into harmony with the universe and love. So it's amazing. So really work on harmony with yourself. You're doing so good. You're really working on balancing yourself energetically. And guess what? Love is all that remains. When we leave here, it's basically how our soul is gauged. So you really want to have a lot of love. That's the goal. Amber Hutchinson, yes, you can get a card. You are triumphant in anything that you're doing right now. It's really amazing. I'm going to try to do them a little faster. You're really being triumphant and successful in anything you're doing. Whereas in the past, it went horrible and wasn't going right. Now you're on your path and things just got so much easier for you. So go ahead and make big decisions. You're like me. Jump out there. Use that moon energy today to get as many big things done as you can. I already got you, Rohan. I probably am doing people twice. Eventually, if you watch my videos, I will learn your name and get to you better. Laura Lori, I do that. Partnerships and alliances. Work on your friendships. Work on your relationship with your employer, your family. We're in like a friendship kind of way. Work on your friendships right now. That's what I'm working on. My friendships were not serving me. Where maybe I just thought I was friends with these people or whatever. Or maybe I just woke up and saw through it. I don't know. But my friends were not in vibrational alignment. And I'm like, with my true self. You're also working on your throat chakra. Work on speaking your truth more to your friends. Work on making friendships that are more in alignment with you. That's what the amazing thing is about coming back together with my soul family. I feel I have real friends now with you guys. Like real relationships that I actually care about, and I care about your well-being, and people care about me. Real relationships, real friendships, as they should be. Whereas for so long we were just kind of like, you know, friends based on our egos. So you're working on coming together with your soul family, and that's beautiful. Jeanette Hines, looking for guidance in a relationship. Okay. And then I'm trying to do these all so fast. Anyone looking for guidance, come send me a message on here. I do get a lot of messages. I do get back to them all. Set up a reading with me, because I am really amazing. I do amazing work on an individual level. I can really see very clearly your future probabilities. So if you really want some more time, like, or relationship advice, message me and set up a reading, and I can really tune in one-on-one a lot better. It's really hard for me because I have so many people commenting and my energy is kind of all over the place. But if you can get me one-on-one, it's just a little more focused. Be patient, plan things out, work on organizing things in your life. I would love to give you more relationship advice. I had to ask you a couple questions to get a better assessment. I don't ever I'm not going to see a question like that and say, oh, leave the person, or, oh, maybe you should marry the person. I'm not going to go ahead and give you big life-changing advice like that without making a good assessment and seeing things clearly. So you'll have to message me to let me know more of the situation. But right now, work on patience and planning and organizing your life a little. So I would have to know a little more information, but you're moving on to bigger things. Let's just say that. Angela Pimpella. Wow. Psychic on point, right? Angela's moving on too. So anyways, she's moving on too to bigger things, right? I love stuff like that. She's moving on too to bigger things, so don't feel too bad. Angela and Jeanette are moving on. Angela, you really are moving on. You know this, right? Like I know you have a baby and you have your karma, but you're wrapping up old karma from past lives. So you're working on doing this slowly. You already kind of know it, that maybe you have a child with this person, but they might not be coming with you where you're going. So just stay focused. Valerie Murch. Good morning. Patience. Have patience. Valerie is on a truth-seeking and truth-telling crusade. Have patience. I know all these dominoes aren't falling fast enough for my liking either. Just have patience with it. It is happening, Valerie. Big things are happening around you. You're doing amazing work exposing these dark things, because I know that people feel like we shouldn't be talking about things like Pizzagate and child trafficking and all the crazy sex stuff going on with children. You know, we should just ignore it like everything else. But no. Humanity has been under a veil, like as in under a sleeping spell. And in order to wake up the rest of humanity, we had to bring this stuff out. So just the fact that I see huge things going on, whereas our news is going to be even more censored. Like, you think you got it bad now. Wait till they start censoring Facebook. They just are putting up crazy things behind the scenes, implementing crazy things to censor us on Facebook. So just wait. This is just the beginning of it. And this has happened all before. This is why I feel compelled to share news too. This is why I'm sharing news in my videos too. I know a lot of people don't like that or understand it, but we have to expose these things in order to heal them. So have patience. It is happening slowly. Oh. Steffi Spirit. Work on your crown chakra. Pray more. Your crown chakra is going to be blocked by hanging on to material things. That was something I had to do on my journey. I literally had to get rid of everything. I lost everyone I've ever loved and everything I ever owned, I assure you. Some people lose a lot on this journey, but you'll get it back. Let go of these material attachments. They will find their way back to you. You might have to do that on your journey. Kelly Jacobs with a Y. Your year was just bizarre, but you're doing good. And guess what? You were kind of cut off from the flow, disrupted, clearing up past loose ends. You've been working on your red chakra. I do pay attention to you guys, all you guys on a deep level. So you've been doing amazing healing work. It might not feel like that. You might feel kind of like cut off from the flow, but I assure you, you're going to be very in that flow starting January 8th when we come out of retrograde. It's just the way astrology is with your sign. I don't know what sign you are, but it's something that isn't going good with the retrograde. So just hang in there. Just really hang in there. You're going to have such a better time when it's like the first week of January is over. I assure you, Kelly, with the Y. Angel Breeze. Good morning. I'm drawn to everyone. I don't do it like that. Victory and success. I'm trying to do them a little faster. Victory and success. Whereas everything was so hard, like I keep saying, like you were struggling against the universe. Now you're with the flow. You can do anything you want. We're becoming powerful, where we can create the reality we want. I'm helping people manifest things in their own life. I have a few people that I'm trying to manifest their flame for them. Behind the scenes, I'm always trying to really help. So we're just realizing how we're powerful and we can manifest anything that we want. And we just really had to learn how. What would really happen if we didn't come to the third dimension and we tried to go right to like maybe the fifth or sixth dimension or higher dimensions where you can instant manifest? We would have been dangerous to ourselves and others. So that's why this really is a school. We're learning how to manifest. I had it explained to me. So just really work on manifesting the things you want in your life. Ashley Howard, good morning. You found your flame and you're creating your family. I know you are. And that's amazing. Ashley, I just did a little horoscope thing for you. You're going to have to review me. Anyone who had any work, review me on my Sparks of Divine Light Healing Facebook page. But she did find her flame, and I could tell in a minute because when I did that, I saw their charts. She's like, I believe, a Capricorn with a lot of, but she has a lot of Pisces in her chart. And her flame had the Pisces placement like right in the perfect places. So this is a relationship where it's made for you in every way, even down to the little stars. Like you were really made for another person, down to the exact star placements, and it's amazing. And your life just got so much better because it's a lot of work, but this is divine love that will transform, like alchemy, anything negative in your life. It will remove it completely. Any bad personality characteristics you have left, anything, it will get rid of it in a completely transforming way. It's so beautiful. You're doing a really good job, and just remember that, like all of you guys, it's not like, oh, just Ashley's doing a job. We're doing an amazing job. We're uplifting consciousness. We're waking people up. We're doing amazing healing work on ourselves and others. And this is all having crazy effects. Like I really use these moon energies to work hard and do grid work and help in a big way. And there's so many people doing that in their own way. And it's all just going to come together so beautifully. Cat Riches, emotional loss, work on your heart chakra. We've all had grief. We've all had pain that maybe you forgot about. It could have been 20 years ago. It could have been your last life. We've all been through pain and grief, but just know that's part of the process. Let it go. It's not serving you anymore to hold on to these emotions. So as these memories come up, view them one more time and clear them. You're not meant to hang on to them or just keep on seeing them. You're meant to just view them one more time and let them go. Sally Render. Aw, tears and tingles. Hopefully you're letting go of fear. Hopefully, Sally, you're letting go of fear. I assure you, you have two angels and a guide and your higher self around you at all times helping you. You have an entire army of angels pretty much around you helping you. It's amazing. I don't know. I've had a lot of experiences where I should be dead right now. Where I literally died like 5 times this life, and I came back every time because I wasn't meant to go. So when you try to mess with the universe, it doesn't matter. You're not going to go anywhere if you're not meant to. So it's kind of like that. Just know that you had to go through all of these experiences. They made you who you are. But let go of that fear and anxiety that you had in the past, because you know that it just plays out in a negative kind of way. And we're just sick of these same cycles that are just meant to trap humanity. We have ISIS, we have Christianity, Catholicism. Let's see, we have ISIS. Let's go back to our government, politics, whatever it is. It's just like this, a whole ring that keeps us trapped in there, keeps our souls trapped. I'm trying to liberate myself. I'm out of here. I'm done with it. I'm done with these fear cycles, this guilt. Oh, I'm a sinner. I'm done with it all. It's not true. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. You're divine. You have an entire army of angels around to protect you. Light always transmutes darkness, so you know that light always wins, like in a kind of light and dark capacity, but that's the polarity of the third dimension. But you know that you're always going to win everything, so why are you afraid? What are you afraid of? When we're afraid, we embrace the dark. So just follow any love in your life. Like, I think it's impossible to have fear and love at the same time. I think it's impossible. Like, what can you be afraid of when you have love? Like, so just try to be in love with your life more. Ascension is close, but we're in the process of tradition, but there's a distortion. The energy is basting through all the darkness, but they're here and they're helping bring the planet through. Yeah, there's a lot of extraterrestrials here that are helping. I had it explained to me like, Basically, the worst thing they're doing on this planet right now will be chemtrails, because it is doing something to the earth where it's incapacitating the earth so the earth can't respond, which is like a violation of free will. So that allowed a lot of extraterrestrials to come here to intervene. So there's just a lot going on behind the scenes. But trust me, this happens. I can see it. Carlene, wait, I got you. Ryan Richards, Memories of Love. It's like nostalgia. I have a lot of nostalgia from my childhood too, right? This reminds me of like a nostalgia card. Like, oh, I wish I could go back to my childhood. And you can't. It's gone. So just look at those past experiences like they shaped you into who you are now. Look back at them as being grateful, but don't dwell in them. There is only the now, so our past and future is accessible. You guys are going to find out that one day you can go back and correct your past if you feel the need. If you felt the need. I don't. I don't feel the need. I can just leave the past where it is, and it shaped me into who I am now, and I'm going to create my future. So I don't really care about the past. I've let it go. But if you really felt the need, you could go back and correct the past. It sounds crazy. But I would just really focus on now. That is the only time that's real. What color is your aura, Shannon Belcourt? I don't read auras. I don't know. I do. If you want to message me, I have a friend who can read them. But I can tell energetically what's going on, but I don't read auras. Burnell Bianca Blackman. You're trying to start meditation. Just try again. Meditation might look like a nap or sex for me, so it's all, discernment. But just really try to get some time alone. You are trying to break out of the 3D matrix, which is a fear-based programming. And you're going to see that it's all deception around you. It's all been lies. That everything you've really learned has been a lie. Everything you learned in school was lies. It's not even accurate. They don't even have an accurate understanding of science. Or, like we were just saying, science or history. Like, what are we really learning? So those that'll do the best can unlearn the things you've learned and relearn the right way. That's what I'm trying to do. So transcend it. Oh, wait. I know, I'm all over here. Damn, Mercury retrograde. Cat Richies. I don't know if I did you yet, but if I did, you get another one. Spiritual strength. We are all just like trying to become spiritually stronger. This is an amazing card. This is what I'm working on every day. Every day I become spiritually stronger, and that's amazing. I had holes in my aura. I had very weak energy, low vibration. I had to really go through all of this stuff, because how would I be able to help you guys, pull you guys out of darkness and really help you guys if I hadn't experienced that myself? So I've experienced all of this stuff, and you're building a spiritual strength. Take sea salt baths. It will heal your aura in a deep kind of way. Jamie L. Chaney. Your children, I left an abusive relationship. You will get justice in court. Don't worry. Things are going to get so much better for you. This person, Jamie, was literally eating your energy, like draining you from afar with a thought. Like he could be out, gone at work and you could be at home, and he could drain your energy with just a simple thought. So the best advice I can give you is to cut all of your cords. Amazingly, things are going to go amazing for you in January. And every day that you're away from him, you're healing on a deep level. This is someone who had a closed heart chakra. He was very narcissistic. You weren't going to heal him. So I'm so glad you left. Now work on healing your own heart chakra. It's left you with so much pain and grief. At some point, you should probably get like a reading or healing session with me. It would help immensely to get rid of that kind of pain. We store it in our bodies. It just becomes bad. But I'm going to tell you that energetically you are getting stronger and healthier every day. I see a lot of these people that get out of these relationships where you're like broken, like a shell. He met you and you were amazing, and now you're a shell of a person when you leave. A shell of a person. So it's going to take time to heal, but you're healing every day. You're getting energetically better. Cut your cords often, because just with a thought, you can still tune into your energy. So just pray to cut your cords like 5 times a day for the next 3 months, and you'll be good. Kamoy Natty Love Edwards. Emotional withdrawal. This is how I feel too, though. I'm about to withdraw myself off of Facebook. I'm about to withdraw myself off of Facebook and just go within and chill. So maybe go meditate, get out in nature by yourself, just spend some time alone. I feel that we're always around people and we need more time to recharge. I'm kind of lucky because just the way our schedules are set up with me and my flame, it gives me a lot of time by myself. so that I can recharge and unwind. And that's the type of person I've always been, where I just need a lot of, as an empath, I need a lot of quiet time to recharge my energy, or it can be very draining for me to be around people all the time. Shannon Belcourt, you're amazing too. So amazing. And I'm rejoicing in celebration with you because things are finally getting easier and better for us. So, for so long, you had such a hard time, but now you're manifesting and co-creating your life. And things just got so much better, so much more amazing, so much more exciting. You know, it's just like amplifies all your feelings you already feel. So those people that are feeling like depressed right now are going to feel extra depressed. Those people that are excited are going to be extra excited. So it's just very exciting time. Remember that we all lived in Atlantis, okay? In some capacity. All the people in America, at least, lived in Atlantis. So think of it like America is Atlantis, but very distorted. And, you know, Atlantis is our past, but it's our future too. We're sort of like on a time loop. So we all lived in Atlantis already, but you're going to have to understand, we all saw the end there. like as in things didn't go that hot, we lost our spirituality, and we saw the end as an alien technology couldn't save us, and we all had like a pole flip of some sort. So we all saw the end. We're all just kind of like dealing with that kind of past stuff now, and it's gonna happen. Tony James Bay, you're playing the waiting game. It's just like a matter of waiting now. Well, I'm not waiting for anything. I'm going to make it happen. I'm over playing the waiting game. If you want to sit and play the waiting game, I could have sat my whole life and wasted my whole life waiting for something to happen, right? I'm going to create it. I'm going to make it happen. With Shyla, I see all the hearts. I love it. With Shyla, me and Shyla are done waiting, and we're going to make this ascension happen. We're kind of speeding it up. And believe it or not, those that are aligning with being a light worker or of light are making that pendulum kind of swing faster and harder. So the more we gear up and team up and are like team light and trying to help, it kind of makes more darkness happen in a kind of crazy way, but it's speeding things up. Just don't wait anymore. Please take control of your life, because no one's coming to save you. Kathy Gorton, you're working your third eye. Amazing. Because this is not the end for you or me. This is a new beginning. Some people can choose to see the end if that's what they want. But really, we're here to create the new earth. And it's amazing that this is getting complex. I can't, per se, I'm not always in the new earth, okay? But I am connected to it, and I am consciously helping create it. So I'm kind of going between worlds right now. It's just the way my work is playing out. But I will tell you that you're already tuned in and you're connected, and you're already consciously creating the new earth. At some point, those that aren't connected are going to split off. So just work on that new beginning. I think the shadows and angels mess with technology. I think so too. I only have angels. I don't have shadows in my house because I sage so much. So we only have higher entities in our house. That's why I recommend everyone saging a lot, because wouldn't that be crazy if as an open channel I was allowing any negativity or lower entities to come through. So I had to be really careful with that. For so long I had a low vibration, and it kept me kind of channeling darkness, like not even intentionally trying to, it just kept a lot of darkness around me. And as I raised my vibration and I've raised out of it, I only have higher entities as an alien and angels around me. But I do sage my house a lot. Barbara, I can't say it. Olivia Zazu. Good morning. Material and spiritual prosperity. You're doing so much work, like so much work, and it's amazing. Just stay on this path. And the last one's for Shyla. And I don't want to give it to you. This is Shyla, Suffering in Silence. Shyla was hitting my psychic radar this morning already. She's doing amazing healing work. I hope you're not suffering in silence. I'm about to come catch up with you after this. You're doing so much work. You're definitely not suffering in silence. But go within, spend more time meditating. I know that's hard when you have kids and light work and all this craziness. Some of us are really becoming superheroes where we're balancing a lot of work right now. But try to unplug and meditate and spend some time alone. I am going to let you guys go on that note. But I am here for chakra openings and readings today. So if you feel drawn to me, take advantage of it, because I won't be back till Tuesday. But Just message me if you need anything, and love and light. Now remember to manifest big today, like as in you can instant manifest whatever you want, but this energy is amazing for manifesting things. It's something that you have to practice at, so start with small objects. But I assure you, you can create something out of nothing, and just stay a really high vibe, and love and light.